Alright guys, I'm about to give you some tips you need to know when buying a used vehicle. So let's get it started. Alright guys, the first thing you want to look at when buying a car is the aesthetic exterior of the vehicle. You want to check the car and make sure it's in good condition. Check the body, make sure there's no dings, no dents. It's up to what your standards, and then check for rust. As you see right there, I have a rust bubble, but it was due to my fault. So just be aware of that and then make sure it's what you want. Once again, just observe the body, get good angles from all around, and just make sure it looks clean or is what you're willing to put. Another very important aspect of buying a vehicle is checking the undercarriage. I cannot stress this enough. If you live in a northern state where there is a lot of snow, you can see there is rust on my cross members right there. Just observe the vehicle because that can show a lot of problems that the exterior may not show. You want to be looking for any saturation that may be in the bottom of the oil pan. Um, Look for anything AC dripping, radiator hose leaking. Um, that's something you want to be aware of. And then if you do see anything, ask the owner what it might be so you can know before you purchase the vehicle. Alright, now we're in the interior of the car. This is where you want to check and see how everything looks. This is where you want to give a car a start right here. And you want to check the dash. You want to see what lights show up on the dash. On mine, I have TPMS sensors showing up because I don't have them due to my rims. But just make sure the engine check light's not on, the battery, the oil, them are all things you want to observe. And if you have any questions, just ask the owner and then see what he has to say from there. But as an interior condition, observe the seats, observe the back seat if willing, and then just check the overall condition. Make sure there's no cigarette burns, a lot of dings and scratches on the interior, because you're paying for this car. You want it to be as nice as you can get it. Alright, the living organ, which is the heart of any vehicle, is obviously the engine bay, where the motor is located. Here, you want to check how things look. On the engine, if it's overly detailed, overly polished, that can set off some red flags. That can show that there may be something wrong that the owner is trying to cover up. So if you see a car kind of mildly clean, as you saw, I just zoomed in on some dirt, that's totally normal in the engine bay. So be looking for that as you observe it, because this is what the engine, this shows you the condition that the previous owner took as you can look over the engine bay. um, Look at the brake fluid, make sure it's not too low, because obviously you need brakes to stop, and Mustangs are known for running into people, so definitely you gotta keep that full on your Mustang. Look at the parts. Your battery is really important. If you got a good battery like that Duralast, that shows that the previous owner took care of this, and you can have some confidence in buying this car, knowing it will work for you for a long time. Always look at the wheels on your car that you're looking to buy. Make sure the tread depth has some tread to it, so you're not buying old tires that you will have to replace soon, because you don't want to spend $400 for a new set of tires. Next, you want to look at the caliper and the brake pad. As you can see, pointing at the brake pad right there is brand new pretty much. Make sure there's some girth there inside the caliper, just so you know you have that security. If there is none there, that means the brakes are almost done and you'll have to replace that, which equals more money, which you shouldn't really have to do if you're looking to buy a quality car. So always check your tire depth, and then just make sure you got quality brakes all around, because some people, they only like to do the front brakes at a time and or the back brakes, so make sure all four are up to par, and then just get an overlook and make sure it's what you want. Next, when you take it for a test drive, just drive with the radio off, and then make sure you just listen to any of the sounds. Just make sure you don't hear anything that may concern you. Could be some shaking in the engine bay.
low on oil, it could be knocking, so just make sure, take it around the block, tell them, hey, I'm interested in the car, I just need to take it around the block at first. And so just, we're just going to drive around the block and make sure everything sounds all right.
Alright, and see if you can go on a test drive, and when the owner is not with you, open it up and see what it has inside, just so you know.
You just want to know that it has a little something in there that gets that sludge break out of the engine. And lastly, I just like to say, if this car is within your means and you can kind of make it work with your financial situation, go for it. Life's too short to drive a boring car. Definitely get something that you want and then taste it to your own. I mean, that's what I definitely do with my car, and it just, you get appreciation of it, and especially when you see other people like your car, it's a nice feeling. So just find something you like, and then go over the steps I talked about in the video. Just check the underbody, check the aesthetics, ask questions, ask lots of questions to the owner. See if they stumble over their words with what they're saying, because they might be sketchy. Because if you take care of a good car, if you take care of any car, it'll take care of you. So just do the proper maintenance, and you should be all right with buying a used car. And if you guys like what you've seen in this video, please give me a like, follow, subscribe. Been trying to work hard, trying to build this YouTube channel, because my passion is cars. So I hopefully bring you guys a lot of content. Hopefully you'll stick around to see it. All right, thanks.